So I've met up with Jay now, and we've just been walking around the neighbourhood. He's been showing me around where he lives and some of the more vibrant neighbourhoods. And now where are we going?
We're going to be going to Comuna 13. This was actually considered the most dangerous neighborhood in all of Medellin and even the world.
Yeah.
And
wow.
now it's becoming one of the most safer neighborhoods. And it's a huge tourist spot. There's a lot of street art, a lot of history that comes to this neighborhood. So it's going to be really interesting exploring there.
This is the main area now, with all the kites overhead, all the graffiti on the wall. Some really good graffiti here. Does the graffiti change, or does it stay the same?
The art is more or less the same.
Okay.
All the art is here except for maybe one or two paintings were done by locals.
Okay.
And if they do change it, it has to be done by a local artist.
And it has to be authorized, I guess?
Yes, authorized. Yeah. There's only one mural that's actually painted by foreigners. But because the meaning is so symbolic, they let it stay.
Okay.
I think we're gonna pass by it soon.
Yeah.
But everybody here is a local artist from this area.
Okay, son.
One of the artists is from Chile.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other artist where he's from.
And it's the only mural painted by a foreigner.
I know of that's not done by a local.
We've made it to the main escalator, which takes you. Well, where does it take you?
Takes you all the way to the top. This is usually meant for people to go up and use to get home.
Okay.
It's just a way of it's a method of transportation, just like the gondolas. But this is a much more cost-effective way.
Yeah. So there's escalators literally in the middle of this neighbourhood, just outside, covered with some glass panels to keep it dry. But yeah, it is just in the middle of this neighbourhood. It's quite cool. This is the top. You've got this boss view, this amazing view of Medellin with the mountains in the background, all the neighbourhoods going into the mountains, which look really pretty at night, by the way. They're all lit up. It's really nice. Stopped for some food, and I finally found some empanadas that are vegan. Although I did have some yesterday. We went to a vegan place yesterday. They weren't crunchy, they were very soft, whereas these are like proper. These are proper empanadas, aren't they? Yeah. They've just got tomato inside instead of cheese or meat, and they're really good. I'm on my way to the botanical gardens, and they have a load of wildlife and flowers and trees. It's actually really nice. The really good thing about this garden is that it's free to enter for everyone, and it's open from like 9 AM till 4 PM. So you could realistically come here, just have a picnic with some friends and spend the morning or afternoon here for free, and it's quite a nice place. Okay, this is the popular part, but it looks like they've got something on here. So I can't go into it. So I'm gonna walk around here a bit. The garden's got its own like mini ecosystem. It's like a little mini jungle, and in it there's many different plants, all different species of animals. You'll have the iguanas, and you have all the insects the iguanas feed on. There's turtles. There's turtles in the water. I didn't even know there was turtles here. I just thought I'd walk over to the lake and have a little look at the lake, get a little video. And I've just walked over and there's turtles. You can't even see them. I have to try and zoom in. So I'm not sure how well you can see, but there's loads of fish over there. There's loads of fish. And looking at this board here, the lake has iguanas, tortoises or turtles, I actually don't know, frogs, fish and ducks. The really good thing about this botanical garden, about it being like its own ecosystem, is that the animals are completely wild. You're not allowed to feed them. There are signs everywhere that says don't feed the animals, because they have their own food. The food is all around them. They eat from the shrubbery, the insects, and stuff like that. So it is quite good. It's not like, yeah, it's not like a zoo where they have zookeepers and stuff, and where they're in little enclosures. The iguanas and ducks and that here probably get out because there are gates and there's no rooftop, so if the ducks can fly high enough they can get out, but they do kind of live here. Not seen any iguanas, and that's one of the biggest reasons I came here, because I wanted to see some iguanas. When I was hydro speeding in San Hill, the guy kept saying, oh, look at the iguanas in the trees, look at the iguanas in the trees, and we just couldn't see them at all because they're so well camouflaged. And I thought, oh, come here. I'm not a big fan of botanical gardens. Like plants and trees, they don't really interest me, but I wanted to see iguanas, and I have not seen a single iguana. Seen turtles or tortoise, whatever, some ducks and fish, but no iguanas yet. I gave up trying to find the iguanas. I've left because it was getting late, it was starting to close, and I'm gonna head back to the hostel. I am changing hostel because the Wi-Fi is poor in the one I'm at, like really poor, and I wouldn't be that bothered because I've got data on my phone, but the signal is even worse, so I have to rely on the Wi-Fi, and it's just, it's horrible. So I'm moving to the one that I originally wanted to go in, which is now available. So I've met some people in my new hostel from England. Hello. And we're on our way to a footy game. This is Joe, by the way. The others have walked off, so we'll get to that later. But Independiente are playing. Who are they playing, do you know?
Some orange and green cats.
Yeah, we have no idea, and we're late, but we're here, so I'm going to show you some of the game. That Independiente game was crazy. The score finished 2-1, I think, but Independiente scored 2 disallowed goals, so okay, it was a good game, loads of goals, and the fans were ridiculous. Like the atmosphere was boss, and the stadium wasn't even full. Also, the Colombian people were so nice. I was with a few people from the hostel, and 2 of the girls didn't have coats, so some Colombian guy gave each of them a coat each from him and his mates. Like, so nice. That's the end of this video. I will see you in the next one. Remember, like and subscribe, and as always, keep exploring.